crocheters of the world, with the cardigan, with the nocciolina cardigan, I thought it would be just perfect a skirt. And here it is, the skirt. My very first crochet skirt. I am so happy and so satisfied about the result. It is just lovely. Look at it. If you cannot, you cannot see all of it, that's why I invite you to follow me on Facebook. You have the link below to see all the photos that I put on my page or on my Instagram profile. So you have the link below of both of them, and you can see, you can watch actually better photos with all the outfit, the entire actually outfit. Okay, so for the cardigan, you have the link below of the video tutorial, and for the written instruction, so the written instruction actually are are for free for those of you who purchase the yarn from Oana boutique. So you have all the explanation in the tutorial of the cardigan. Now for the skirt, there is only the tutorial, only the video. It's really easy. Believe me, it's really easy, it's really nice to work it. It was just lovely, believe me. And the result, as I said before, I adore it. Now you will need about 300 grams of yarn. I worked with my yarn obvious, the yarn from Oana boutique. It's by Raverly. You have the link below of the yarn. If you want to work it, to substitute it with other yarn from the boutique, you can just write to me on info oanaboutique.com. So if you want to. Now, what else? Yes, 4mm hook, about 300 grams for a medium size. Put 100 grams for one size more if you want to alter, and that's it. Let's get started, because it's really easy, it's really nice, you will just love it. Bye. So first of all, I will show you how to work, actually how to begin only on a small amount of chains. You will need the hip circumference, okay, so hip circumference, and plus 2 or 3 centimeters. Okay, when you obtain that, you will begin to chain as many chains as you need to cover that circumference in a even number of chain. I have here 20, okay, so only to show you how to actually begin. So to begin, don't join the chain, just leave it like this. You will have a nice large amount of chains, so that's why I'm saying don't join. Chain 2, yarn over into the third chain from the hook, work 1 double crochet, don't close it, yarn over, work another one into the same chain, and now we will yarn over, pull through all, chain to secure, and chain 1. And now we will continue on working like this. Keep one chain, work 1 cluster, 3 double crochet, cluster, into the next. Chain to secure, chain 1, skip one chain, go into the next, and work your cluster. So this is it. 1, 2, 3. Chain to secure, chain 1, skip one chain, go into the next, and work your cluster. Okay. Chain 1. Continue on like this all around on your nice and large and long chain. This is the very first row that will be transformed into a round. I just wanted to show you how to begin easily without problems with the beginning twisting chain. I am back. I am working into the second to last chain, so you might have one chain more when you finish with your last cluster. Skip one into the second to last, you will work into the second to last chain, you will work the last cluster. Okay, like this. Chain one, secure chain, chain one. This is what you must have. So one chain and one chain here. Okay. Now take your long row of clusters, and with the cluster facing you, just put it like this, because we need now, with the yarn outside, we need now to join, and we will join by slip stitching into the secure chain of your very first cluster, like this. Now what you need to do is to join on the other side, on the chain side too. So here we have one chain space. I will insert hook into the chain where I worked my first cluster, and just go ahead 2 or 3 times, or you can just join with like this, just to be sure that it will remain there. Okay, because it can twist if you don't do this. Block it here, okay, and it is something that you don't want. Okay, next round, chain one, go around the first cluster, pull up a loop, work a single crochet, insert hook into the very first loop of your single crochet, pull up a loop, and again do the same. This is Oana's first double crochet, beginning double crochet, chain one, and now we will just continue on working around each cluster, one front post double crochet, chain one. I just wanted to show you how to begin your first round. This is the first round of the repeating sequence, like this. So around each cluster, one double crochet, chain one. Okay, now I'm working on a very small circumference, but of course you have to work on a nice and large circumference that you need the your hip circumference. Okay, so I am at the end. I will insert hook, so I chained one, insert hook into the double crochet, front post double crochet, the first one that I worked, and slip stitch to join. Now for the second repeating round, we will chain two, insert hook into your double crochet and work one double crochet and two more to finish your cluster. Pull through, chain to secure, chain one, and now insert hook into the next. Go ahead and work your clusters. These are the two repeating rounds. You will repeat this for about 3/4 of the length that you need. Okay, like this. So when you finish, I said 3/4 of the length, more or less, maybe less, because we don't want to, so we cut the yarn, but we will leave it like this. As you can see, I just cut the yarn, leave it like this, and make a nice knot to block it until I will work the top border, and I will leave the bottom like this, because with the top border I can say if the length is enough or I have to complete with some more rounds. Okay, now on the left side I like the wrong side, so this is the right side for me, okay, the wrong side of the pattern stitch. So on the left side we will leave it open, so we will work in rows like this, and this is the left side for me, and we will work
first row will be like this, and the next rows actually into the first, so the next rows will be single crochet into the first row. We will insert hook into each cluster and we will put 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Now skip into the next. I'm trying to insert hook through 2 loops, if you can, 1 and 2. Okay, go into the next, try to find and work 1 and 2. So we go ahead and work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, one and 2, and so on, like this. Okay, so 2 single crochet into each, and then we will continue on with single crochet rows, as many as we need to complete the border. And you can also, now I will explain, you can also put some decreases if you think you need some, but I don't think, because will be okay. 2 single crochets all around. Okay, now I finished, not finished, but almost finished my one, 2, and it's here that I need to put, yes, this is my last one, and I need to put 2 more, 1 and 2, and I will work my last single crochet of this row, of the row. I will work it here into the front loop of this single crochet, of the first single crochet. On the back loop, put a marker, and I will tell you why. So into the back loop of the same single crochet, put a marker. Into the first, finish your row. This is the front loop, not first loop, front loop, finish the row. Now I will chain 1 and turn, and I will work here. I will work all my row all around. I will finish the row into the back loop. Okay, so this will give us a better closure, let's say, of the, when we will put the buttonholes and the buttons. Okay, that's it. And now I will just continue working single crochets for the border, the top border of my skirt. And you can also put some decreases, not more than 6 into one row randomly, if you think you need to decrease. Okay, I won't. It's like this. So I'm back because I finished my border, the border of the skirt. And okay, I just want to show you actually how to do this. So I worked into the second to last stitch, into the second to last row, sorry, say decreases randomly, and then I work another row. And the last rows I worked them, so I switched from the 4 millimeters to 3.75 millimeters hook. So now I will work my last single crochet, and now just let me show you how to put the buttonholes. So I chained and insert hook here somewhere and single crochet, then chain 3 like this, and in the middle of all of this, it's here, I already did once, single crochet and chain 3, and now into the last we go and slip stitch here. Okay, so that's it. These are my 2 buttonholes. I also have the buttons here, nice and small buttons that I need just to sew them, and I am just ready. Now I will go on a little bit for, I don't know, 2-3 rounds here in length, and then I will put the border exactly as I did for the cardigan. I will single crochet all around for 4 or 5 rounds, and then the last round will be picot plus 3 single crochets and so on all around. So I worked actually in length my skirt, and I put the button, I sewn the button on the wrong side, because it's the wrong side that will be the right side. I really love the wrong side here. And now I want to show you how to work the last 3 or 4 or 5 actually rounds. You need a marker, so chain 1, insert hook into the first double crochet and single crochet into it, into the chain, single crochet, into the double crochet, single crochet, and this is how we will continue on for this first round. At the end of this round we will, that's why I need the marker, because at the end of this round I will just continue on working in spiral the other rounds, so we won't slip stitch. We will double crochet at the end into the last stitch here, which is actually into the chain, and then we will single crochet here directly into the first single crochet of the previous round of this round, and this is how we will continue on in spiral. As I said, I will work 3 or 4 rounds, and the last one will be with picot. Now let me just finish this one, and I will be back to show you the round with the picot, the last round actually. So last round, as I told you before, is a picot round. Now just want to show you how to work the picot. So we work 3 single, at least I work 3 single crochets, and the 4th is single crochet with picot, chain 3, insert hook through these 2 loops of the single crochet and slip stitch to join the picot. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3, and into the 4th single crochet with picot, chain 3 and slip stitch to join. Okay, so this is what we have. I will just continue on all around, and that's it. This is my skirt ready. This is my very first skirt, crochet skirt, and I must say I'm very happy about the result. It's not difficult, actually it's very easy. Just give it a try and you'll see you will like it. See you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.